Dairy farming, as it is today, was not that lucrative. So we were looking at what are the resources on this farm that we can use to make a living without depleting those resources, but in a very sustainable way. The beginning of it was forest management, doing some timber harvesting in a very selective way to do it well, not to destroy the next crop. We didn't consciously say, okay, we're going to start ag education, but that's what we do. And then the following year we started tapping our trees. So we were beginning to access those resources that were here. It wasn't fair for the cows to have to support the whole farm when all they were using is just the field. We were looking at another way to gain some income from that. So we built the sugar house in 1979 with lumber that we had cut on our farm. We took it to the sawmill. It was all boards and timbers that came from the farm. It was another nice story. We've done that with almost all the buildings that we've built. So then the sugar house, being closer to the road, started attracting more people because it's visible from Route 100. And when we're boiling, people see the steam billowing out, and it kind of draws them to the, they come in and they smell and they taste. 48 years ago we started farming it. So some trees that we did some thinning, they might have been the size of a soda can, now they're a foot in diameter. So today we tap 7,500 trees. Because of the visibility of the sugar house, and then we started opening it to schools to come and visit and so on, it started creating a little bit more of a, people in the door thing. But our goal is not to be a repacker of maple products. Our goal is to sell what we produce here on this farm. Again, going back to the original idea of using the resources on this farm to make a living. The guy who's now our webmaster, so he said, would you be interested in having a website so you could, sell your maple products? I said, what's a website? And Pauline had a little bit of printing experience for a year after high school, so she started doing cut with scissors, cut and paste, scissors and glue, to make a little brochure type of thing that we started mailing to the people, because right from the start, when people would stop in here to buy maple syrup, we had a guest book, so they write their name and their address.
So that's how our marketing started, with the guest book, and then
we started calling stores to sell product.
Yeah.
And every one of those names has either received our product as a gift or have purchased it. So someone starting new on that right now, they really have to be innovative to get people to go to that.